and welcome back to Let's Play Omori. Last time we escaped from the dungeon and are exploring Sweetheart's castle, and we've got quite a bit to do today. I'm going to try and get through as much of it as possible in this video. Looks like a lot of these sprout moles are quite obsessed with Sweetheart. You know, I'm sure that means something, but I do not feel like translating it. What are you doing? Trying to meditate, huh? Well, here's what I think of that. You able to keep your concentration with this? No. Exactly. What do we got here? Hey, a bow tie. Let's check that out. The bow tie is junk. Same exact defense bonus as the flashlight, which is already outclassed by several items we have. What is it with the Sweetheart obsession here? It raises a compelling argument. Oh, but fashionable new mustache. Nice burn. Oh, man. That one. Well, glad we could help. What do you gotta say about that? Oh, brutal. What do you got to say? Nothing. Now, between the last video and this one, the game has updated to version 1.04, which means they have implemented the new text skip feature. Yeah, I miss them too. So, when I feel like it, I will finally get around to recording some snippets of the alternate playthrough of this game, though it will be quite a while in the main Let's Play before we actually see that. But, you know, may as well get a head start on it instead of putting it off until I actually get to the point where it'd be relevant, and that might delay the recording process. I can only imagine. Sweetheart seems very fickle. Yeah, I wish we could go home too. Well, appetizing. It's kind of unfortunate that the route I'm taking is put us at this cake first, because that'd be a lot funnier if we checked out the various other cakes in this castle. But biting into that one has taken us back to the junkyard, where we can find some jam packets. That's all there is to do. Warp cakes. Wonder why these haven't caught on yet. Alright, enough messing around. As you may remember from the last video, we got recruited by a sous chef to help him cook. Sounds like we have to bake quite the appetizing cake. I imagine Sweetheart has only the highest standards for this. Alright, well, before we do that, let's just look around here. Get a new weapon for Kel, the coconut. Let's see, he also learns a new skill off of that. First we'll equip the weapon. Coconut, just an upgrade over the Blood Orange. It's especially potent upgrade if you didn't get the Blood Orange. The game kind of not necessarily discourages you from going to Orange Oasis, but it doesn't really push you there either. And the new skill he got? Juice Me. Heals a lot of juice to a friend, but also hurts the friend. Not worth it in the slightest, because we can just buy juice-restoring items from the various vendors throughout the game. There's usually one before any major boss fight. Alright, I trust in you. Okay. Preheat the oven to 75 degrees, you got it. Whoops. Well, I guess I'm sure that won't be a problem. Flowers and ping pong balls. Does not look like we have any flowers here, but we've got some garden soil. That'll help us sprout some flowers. And what would be most like ping pong balls? Because it doesn't look like we have that either. Well, pickles starts with the letter P. Close enough. Let's throw those in there. And let's just mix it up. Alright, not bad. Salt and cheese. Well, do we even have cheese here? No. what's this? Flour, we don't need any of that. No more garden soil. Does not look like we have any salt. Well, we'll just have to make do and use sugar. It's close enough. Now, what else? Yeah, what would be like cheese? Well, this boot stinks like cheese. May as well use that. Alright, this is coming together. Grab the sauce and cut it to pieces, you got it. Fruit juice is like a sauce. Impressive. Well, we don't have a microwave, but we do have an oven, so we'll just stick it in there. Haha, this is the best cake ever. Let's do this. I'm sorry, what temperature did you say you wanted the oven to again? Alright. Oh, you're gonna love it. That good, huh? He died from the taste. Well. Maybe that could have gone better. Perhaps we didn't use quite the right ingredients. Well, you see this guy isn't too bothered by it. Now this guy will give us the correct instructions. Now if you were following that guy by rote, obviously the instructions he gave afterward were stupid and couldn't be fulfilled at all. But if you were following that guy by rote to start, you would almost certainly fail, because you would put the temperature in as 75 degrees and be like, wait, that's stupid. That happened to me in the first time I played this game. Alright, flour and eggs. Sugar and butter. Alright, the sugar. Take the butter. Let's just mix those together. Sadly, doing this correctly is not terribly exciting. There is a reason to kill that first guy, though, because you get an achievement for it. Strawberries. Not sure if you fail at this point if you take the pine berries instead, or if he's just like, well, this isn't as good as it could be. Never really tried. I've also not tried killing all the chefs, so I'm not sure what happens in that situation. There's only 4 of them to go through. You also can do the recipe correctly the first time around if you want to, and let the stuck-up, not terribly bright chef get all the credit for this. Alright, but with that, let's just put the cake batter in. C'est magnifique. Ugh, I butchered that. Alright. His memory will live on in the cake. Now for completing that, we get the frying pan. And this is hands down one of Hero's best weapons in the game. Let's take a look at this. Now you see the special effect there? Snacks will restore more heart in battle. Now you may be thinking, well that means when Hero uses them, right? No, that is an extreme case of exact words. What that means is snacks used in battle will restore more HP, regardless of who uses them. Not sure how much sense that makes, but it is definitely handy to have someone like Kel go first and throw out a multi-target healing item and get a 50% boost on it. And yes, the boost is 50%, so it's pretty potent at this point. Huh? Well, looks like this guy has a keen eye. Sir Maximus, huh? I'd like to see you try, buddy. Time for a mini-boss battle against Sir Maximus. Let's just, go all in on taking this guy out. We'll annoy him so we can get some more experience off of this. And I'll have Hero use a rubber band on him. 2 defense debuffs, plus angry. He should be pretty weak after this turn. Man, that's some good luck right there. Ah, he's sad. How much health does he have left? You know what, we'll just use a regular attack. Why waste the juice? Wants Kel to make him angry again. His first fight is not too terribly difficult. Now, when Sir Maximus is on death's door, he will launch his ultimate attack. Note that he will get that attack out before he falls. Alright, that wasn't too bad. We've defeated Sir Maximus. Let's just have Hero top us off real quick with snack time. There we go. Now over here, we've got a new variety of enemy, and also a unique mechanic in Sweetheart's Castle to show off. When you get into a fight in Sweetheart's Castle, and specifically the castle area, not the dungeon, the enemy party rolls for initiative. Now, they can roll between like 8 and 13 and have nothing happen. They can roll a 1, which gives them a stat penalty, or they could roll a 20, which gives them a stat buff. They were unlucky this time and got a stat penalty. Pretty nice for us. Let's see here. Let's go for that. Have Hero Dunk. Now, the Teresa's are the fastest variety of Sprout Mole here, but they're not terribly threatening. I haven't ever seen them do anything that I felt was very dangerous. Alright. And they also have pretty low HP, so again, just not terribly threatening enemies all over. Marcia hanging on there. But not for long. Alright, there we go. Haven't had a chance to show off Kel's ricochet attack yet on screen. As you can see there, if we didn't have the Sprout Mole mask on, that guy would have aggroed to us and got us into an encounter, but because we have the masks on, he just ignored us. What's here? Well, don't tell us what to do. Guess this serves as the muzak for this elevator. Something that didn't happen this time, but occasionally when you enter these elevators, other Sprout Moles will be in here, and if you talk to them, they'll say, well, this is awkward. But now we are in Sweetheart's bedroom, and there are a lot of goodies for us to get here. Well, we make the rules. Just too darned heavy. Well, I think we have an expert at this. Specialized for destruction. Time for some demolition, Aubrey. That was a good point. You don't always say that. Yeah, may as well. Let's help the poor Castello out. Alright, and... shattered from her killing intent. Well, that was easy. I don't know why you guys are so speechless. That makes the job just that much easier. Oh, quick cleanup. I can see why you're the Castello of this room. Always. Remember, there's someone for every job. That is quite the statue of Sweetheart there. Hopefully this one's a bit more sturdy than the Captain Spaceboy one. Captain Spaceboy's statue, broken like his heart. Ah, it's that simple. Got another pearl here. At some point I'll remember to sell these. Ooh, poetry by Sweetheart. Ah, a day. And a day it was. Such a lovely day. I'm doing my best golf clap here. No, I'm not. Bunch of sodas over here, and an orange juice. One hidden behind the tapestry here that's pretty easy to miss. She must have to put a lot of effort to get her face that pulchritudinous. It's hard to remember how to say that word when you're not looking directly at it. Sure, let's take a rest. All of us at once, in the same bed. It's efficient. Oh, we found a body pillow. Let's not think too hard about what Sweetheart uses this for. But it is an upgrade over Aubrey's recent weapon. Not much of one, and she loses some luck, but hey, it helps out a bit. Every little bit of damage counts. What do we got here? Bit of an awkward odor for a cake, but I suppose it's more appetizing than garbage. Looks like we're back in the vast forest, and some more jam packets. Will I ever find a situation where I use these? Well, we'll see. I ended up with a lot of these in my inventory in my last playthrough. And we're going to end up with a lot again. Some popcorn, some fries, a whole pizza. Those are actually one of the best healing items in the game, so use them sparingly. Behind this one, fruit juice? Well, what's on the balcony? Got a teapot. This is another weapon for Hero. It also teaches him the tea time skill. What does that skill do? You know what, I'll swap it out for charm. I don't have anything I want to do with that. So it heals some heart and some juice. Might be useful. Certainly trading Hero's juice to restore someone else's juice is not the worst in the world, especially since it's a more lateral trade, since Hero's going to spend less than he's going to restore. Although I have not actually ever bothered with that skill. Who are you? Well, I'm not going to get too concerned with it. But that's all there is to do in Sweetheart's bedroom. Be sure to get that body pillow. That's probably the most useful thing there. Always want to hug the outside because the guards tend to patrol up the center. And next up... Oop. Alright, after that battle, Omori grew to level 20, and he got a new skill out of that. Let's check that one out. Yeah, I'll probably trade it with Lucky Strike. This is Shun. Lowers the enemy's defense if they are sad. That can actually be mildly useful. Maybe I'll find some uses for that in the near future. Sure, let's throw a clam into the fountain. I'm not actually sure if that does anything. You can throw about like 12 or so in there, and then it just stops letting you, and I never noticed any effect it had. Let's see. What are you guys doing? Looks like they had to repurpose some of the guard duty. Yeah, these guys are not the greatest thing impeding our progress. Look, they're trying their best, Maid Mole. Yeah, what is going on exactly? I didn't talk to the flamingo there, but this is the art gallery. Talk to these guys, we get some complimentary tofu. Well, at least they get some leisure activities around here. Ooh, 30 clams. 25 clams. Overs of Sweetheart. Why am I not surprised? That line's really funny to me. Princess ghost, huh? All these ghosts, I wonder where they're trying to get to. Hey, I remember this guy. Well, it has ramen in it, so that's some high art right there. Maybe Doan will be enlightened by the arts on display here. A couple things to grab, but first, got a face to break. And, of course, more jam packets. Alright, let's tag in Omori here so we can grab that key. This is the K key. And this is actually one of the keys we need to grab. And there's a hole to investigate. Let's go in. Falling, but where to? Hey, this looks an awful lot like Basil's house. But like, not our Basil. These photos look kind of familiar. Wonder who scribbled all these photos out. Sorry, I looked at that one again. What's this one? Yeah, these look really familiar underneath the marker, though. Well, guess nothing to do there. Walking out of the room just takes us back to Sweetheart's gallery. But now, Omori has become modern art. Alright, enough of that. One last thing to check out here. Got some paintings. Sunday with Sweetheart, Sweetheart Night, Mona Sweetheart, and Scream Heart. Inspiring. Creation of Sweetheart, Sweetheartnica, and the birth of Sweetheart. And what's over here? Sweetheart with the hard earring, Sweetheart crossing the Delaware, Sweetheart eating a burrito, and the swing. Sweet time. Truly some awe-inspiring artwork on display here. But that's all there is to see in the gallery. Next up, we're going to go to the library. Are we going to learn anything there? Probably not. Hey, new enemy. Hey, get back here. Alright, these are Lucius. Lucius is a wizard, as you can see, and he casts spells, and he can also mess around with your emotions. I think he has a multi-targeting attack. I never really... what the heck, let's use Mood Wrecker since he's happy. I've never really seen these guys do much of anything, because they have very low HP, so they just die really quickly. I do make them a priority to take out in encounters with multiple of them. It's one of the few areas in the game where the enemy groups can actually come up in groups as big as 3. Oh hey, we learned Megaphone there, and Captivate. Let's check out those new skills. First off is Kel's Megaphone, and let's see, I'm going to actually replace Rebound with that. This makes all friends angry, but this can only be used on friends, so there is some value to still having Annoy on your moveset, because that can be used on enemies. And what does Hero's Captivate do? Captivate is an upgraded version of Charm. This one affects all enemies, so basically there's no reason to use Charm anymore. At least in my opinion. In the few moments where you want Hero to draw aggro, you want him to get everybody. Looks like we got a bit of a movie theater here. A restore point. Not too bad. Is that Sweetheart? Ah, just a doll. Reminds me of something, but I'm not sure what. This guy's a little too obsessed for his own good. And what do you got to say? You? Well, we're just gonna have to see that for ourselves. Let's watch a movie. Oh, actually, I'm really good. I'm really glad this one is first. Because this one strongly implies that the tofu that the Sprout Moles love so much is in fact actually made from Sprout Moles. Oh boy. I'm glad we got that one. And the reason I'm saying that one is because there are in fact several movies I can play here. I think it's like 13 or 14 of them overall. And there is an achievement for seeing each and every one of them, and by God is it annoying to get because they are randomly selected, and the game never forces any new ones, so it can take like 30 minutes to get them all. I'm not actually going to bother to show that one off on screen, but I figured I should draw attention to it. Alright, so next we've got the library. For some reason this one feels the need to do a pan over. Quite the line we got going here. I see another cake over there. Can we get to it though? It looks like it might be blocked off at the moment. Alright, what are you guys looking for? Looks like they're just waiting in line for something. Little march there, keep them motivated. Now, what do we got up here? Can't get to the cake over there. This way is blocked off. Only thing to do is to talk to the receptionist. Hey, that's not nice. Alright, what's the chart? A little complex, but I think we can handle it. Alright, we need to collect all of the guests who do not meet the dress code. We might need someone charming to convince them to come with us, though. First off, we got a pearl here. You there, you're green. Yes, please follow us. You know what? This might be a good time. This one takes a little while, but let's see. Where is the text option? There we go, text skip. Turn that on. Let's see if I can make that work. Okay, there it goes. Yes, please follow us. That'll make this side quest a little faster. Sorry, we gotta take you. They do have unique comments, though, so I'll slow it down a little bit just so we can see those. This one's just immature. Yes, you do. This line right here. Well, that's how it is. How much you want to bet all these people are going to be sent to the dungeon? Awfully sure of yourself. I'm not actually sure what happens if you grab a wrong sprout mole. I never really bothered with it. At least this guy seems to be aware of his mistake. Now, down here, got another green one. I don't feel the need to explain what's going on at all. Just follow. Big boys. Well, looks like we at least interrupted something. You're not a sprout mole. People keep thinking that we're other people. I guess that's just the curse of having a sprout mole mask. Well, at least he's impressed by Hero. And I think that's everyone, but let's just keep an eye on the line as we head back up. It's all looking pretty pink here. Okay, that's everybody. Here you go. Goodbye, unpinkish guests. To the dungeon! I'm so glad that we got to throw people in the dungeon this time. Perhaps this was cruel, though. Oh well, who cares? Now, once that's taken care of, got a book. And let's see, this one is actually a pretty unique and pretty potent item. The book increases the EXP of anybody equipped with it by quite a lot, actually. I'm not sure if it's like 50% or even double, but needless to say, if you keep this on a character full-time, they'll rocket ahead of your other characters by like 5 or so levels. Pretty nice. I don't use it too often myself personally, but mostly because I just don't feel like switching my equipment around. An interesting book. Maybe that one guy, I think his name was Demi, he was looking for an interesting book. Maybe we could give that to him. It's gonna be a while before we can get it to him. Cake that smells like beet, huh? Wonder what that means to imply. Oh. Get it? Beet? Heh. Too bad we can't log that in our joke book. Unfortunately, there's nothing else on Conga Island, so nothing to do but just go right back. Kinda wish there was something there. Would be funny if we got like a drum item or something. And last thing to grab here, get a poetry book. Could always use some of those. Now, this video is approaching the 30-minute mark, but... Oh, heh, got a little careless and blundered right into that one, but it's okay, because